Okay, mates, I've pulled these two out. They're going to be going back in the main pond, so I'm going to bag them up. Since I've put them in here, to be honest, I was hoping they'd grow with a bit of heat, and obviously I was going to feed them up and see if I could grow them on. But what's actually happened, excuse me, I think what's actually happened is I've put them into the, obviously you know my tank, I've put them into there, and I think they've just been stressed. They've come from, you know, a bigger volume of water into there, and they've just sort of lied on the bottom since they've been in there. So with them being so stressed out, they're never going to grow. So my plan is that I'm going to get them back in today, and hopefully they'll have a chance to de-stress and start to grow again as the temps get up. So that's my plan. I'm going to bag them up, I'm going to float them. I have got about a 3.5 degree temperature difference from the pond to this, so obviously I'm going to have to float them, probably float them for an hour or so, and then they should be fine. So yeah, without further ado, that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll get back to you. Right then guys, these have been floating now for about 2.5 hours, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put some of the pond water into that bag and just give them another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to release them in. I mean, they seem to be fine at the moment, they don't seem stressed, so hopefully this is going to work now and they'll be back swimming about. I hate seeing fish when they sulk in, and as soon as I put those two in my like QT tank, they just sat in the bottom. They're never going to grow if they're stressed, so yeah. So I'm going to get some water in there and a couple of things to do, so I'll show you, and I'll go from there. Right, let me just show you. So you've heard me mention before, getting a bit of media passing this ring. So I've got a bit of foam which I'm going to cut. Now it's only passing down there, so I'm going to just try and place this in the areas where I know it passes, and hopefully to stop it then. But I'll put that back under first. So I'm going to pull this off, get that done, put it on a boil away with a mixer. Seems to have worked now, mates. There's nothing come past at the moment, so happy days. The water level's a bit low now. I drained that 2 times because I was away the weekend, so I boiled that twice. So I've got to get my top up on in a second. Tell you what I am going to do as well today, because I've started feeding a little bit more. That was only on 40%. Let's get it up to 60. This is for the bottom drain. Let's get it up to 60. So turn it over a little bit more. The other thing that I've got, what I'm going to do now and feed it again, this air bar, I get so much force coming off there that I thought I'll put it on a timer, so when the fish feeder goes off, that'll go off for half an hour or 40 minutes, and then also what will happen, the fish will probably get to realise when that's gone off, it's time for food. and they are quite intelligent. They probably will notice that. When I used to have my air stone set before, as soon as they used to go off, the fish were over by the feeder, so you'd be surprised how clever they are. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do there. I'm going to put a timer on it. It's just a matter of putting it onto the switch. I'll show you the one I'm going to use in it now. And I'll put it on. It'll also give the skimmer a chance to do its job properly, because I got such a good force going down there. Skimmer's working, but I think if it goes off for an hour after food, any overspill, then the skimmer will pick it up. I have a chance to do its job. So just released the fish back in. It's quite sunny today, as you can see all the glare. I'm going to have a look to see if I can make something for you today. I bought it ages ago, so I'm going to see if I can get that done today. Well, I got time. Can't see them now. The bird just over this end. Oh, there's the Akamatsuba over there in the corner. I don't know if you can see him, it's just under the feeder, alongside Jaws. There he goes. And there's the Goshki. So yeah, they're happy again now, they're swimming about, and that's what I wanted to do. But I am keeping that tank, because when Oki imports more fish, whatever time he's doing that this year, I'm going to be putting 3 or 4 small little ones in there, and I will grow them on. Hopefully they'll be, because they'll be so small, they won't mind. Right, let me get that timer on there. Right, so that's the timer I've got, and like I say, these little, you can set the increments by lifting these little levers or whatever they are. So Sunday cover here now, so it shouldn't get wet. I can drop that down, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will stay quite dry. I've been keeping an eye in here. When it's raining, I do get the odd little drip. Obviously it's not watertight, but it does a hell of a job. I've been in here a few times when it's absolutely hammering down and I'm not getting wet at all. Picked this up the other day from, it was over the range, it was 99 pence. What I find it handy for, you know, if you just want to take something off the top, or when I clean the skimmer, sometimes when I lift it off, little bits float out, so I can just catch it in there. And it's quite a small micron really, so it picks everything up. It's like there's bits there now because the skimmer's off for cleaning, look. A few bits of crap up. I like doing this, quite relaxing doing this, isn't it? I'll have to go out looking for butterflies for this. Not the right dick of doing that, do I? Happy days. Well, these are starting to grow a bit. I'm on 15 degrees now at the moment, so it's starting to get a bit warmer. Hopefully now, over the next, well, by the end of this month, let's hope we got some, 18 we need to get to, first of all. That's the first milestone. Let's get there, and then Hopefully it'll go up from there then. I bought some of these ages ago to finish off the front of the pond. It's like an edging. I think these ones are the 20mm. And I ended up, I've been doing a camper conversion on a van. I ended up using them on ends. So I've ordered more. What I'm doing now, I'm just cutting them to size. Just running a little bit of normal nails down there to hold it on. And I'm going to put them on the front and I'll show you what it looks like then. It's quite easy to cut these. I've already put one on there, look. So it looks a lot better now with that edging. It needs a clean. Very good cobweb there as well. It's, you know, I haven't really washed anything down since winter yet. It's just having time. So that's what it's going to look like. And obviously I'm going to do these two bits as well. So getting a few little things done today, guys, which is good. And Mrs. is in work and I got the day off, so you know, you can get things done then, can you? I've already cleaned the filters now. That's all done. So yeah, let's get on with this and I'll show you when it's done. Right guys, I've got a bit of a blue Peter going on at the moment. I'm trying to design something for going across on the top to cover that. I've come up with something and let me spin you around. So that's what I got. What I've done with some old pipe, I've cut it, it's a little bit longer, and this side I've used the protective sleeving that those pieces came in. So what I've done, the way I'm doing it, I've rolled an edge up, used the staple gun. I'm going to roll it over tight now. Obviously it's a little bit loose, so I'll need two hands. I'm going to roll that over tight, staple it again, and then it should work and it should roll out over the top. But that's my plan. Don't know whether it's actually going to work, but we'll have a go now. So let me crack on a minute. So that's what it looks like rolled up. So I'm going to put it over and see if it does work. So, oh, the feeder's just come on, look. Fish are eating. Let's see if this, if the two are put back in eating now. Because I'm not sure if they've even been eating in the other one much. Grosky's there, look, he doesn't seem too bothered. Matsuba's coming up. He's on the think, I think, the Matsuba. Sheepo's much better now. He's mint, he's like new again. I'm well happy. See, they're not eating a lot at the moment. That's Takazumi Vital, as I mentioned before. That's right. It's an all-round which I've been feeding in the winter. It's a bit better than most of the wheat germs you can get, I find. So I've been using that. Yeah, still bits left over. Like I say, 15 degrees, they're not that hungry. Once you start seeing 18, you'll notice a difference. And again, once you start pushing up from that, they fight for food. Got a crack on the water. My skimmer's off a minute because I lowered I've done two cleans in my filter, so the air bar's gone off as well. So the timer's working. It's much more steady when that's off, look. That's shower, I got a 20,000 on there. It's on the lowest setting possible at the moment, so plenty of scope to turn that up. Anyway, let's get this up on the roof and see if it works. Well guys, I'm not even going to show you that. It's a big fail. It's hard to roll it out for one across the top, and it's too thin. It does take a little bit off, but it's nothing. It's a bit shit, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to even bother showing you. So I got a big fail on that one. Never mind, we'll have to have a look at plan B. They say it's only for filming really, that they're going to put something up there. Let's think of something then. Let's think of another way. Obviously need something a little thicker. Could just throw tarp up there. Do the same sort of thing with tarp, which is obviously much thicker. And run it across. Anyway, if anyone's got any better ideas, guys, let me know in the comments. I don't be paying a lot of money for anything really. Yeah. Okay, let's get this put away anyway. Don't like this glue when things near the pond. This is toxic, so let's get a shot of this. Right guys, while the sun's out, it's falling day. Absolutely lovely now. Those two fish are good, settled in lovely, no problem at all. As you notice, I have got my measuring bowl in, got the big one in today. I'm going to bowl up a couple of fish that I'm thinking of moving on. So I have sold one of the fish, which is my parishioner, which is John Bonelloc, and he is. That one has been sold. I've had a deposit on that, so just waiting for it to be collected. Yeah, let me get them in the bottle and I'll show you the ones I'm thinking of moving. Right, so there's the first one up. It's a lovely little shower. I'll just move out of the, as you can see, just measured him up, 34 cm. Cracking fish. You see he's in lovely condition. It's one of the ones I'm thinking of moving on now. I don't know the breeder on this one. Like I say, she's a lovely quality fish. Still sumi to come out on that one, look. Still a bit of sumi to come out, but looking really good, nice and healthy. You can see, that's the first one. Right, so this one's another shower. It's got like a little blemish there. It doesn't seem to be, it's not a sore or anything like that. It's just a little bit of discoloration by the look of it. I've had a close inspection, it is fine. Now this one is a little bit bigger than the other one. I think it'll remeasure itself for us now in a minute, look. As you can see anyway, I have measured him. When he's on the front of that label, he's 36. So it's a 36 cm. Again, I don't know the breeder on this one, but the fish is in good health. It's got a nice slime coat. Sumi still to come through again on this one. Look, there's plenty of underlie in here. It's going to be a nice fish. So yeah, that's the second one. Like I say, that's another shower. So the third one I'm going to bowl up is a Sankey. So let's get him in. Right, this is my Sankey. It's I just measured it at 36. This is a lovely fish, in fairness. Look how deep that sumi is. It's black, 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 look. Jet black. It's really coming on nice, this one. Like I say, I don't know whether I actually move this one on or not. I think it's going to develop into a real nice one. Very friendly fish as well. Sorry about the glare on these photos. It's quite a sunny day today for a change. Hopefully you can see things. See, there's more sumi at the front to come out. But it's real nice looking fish. Like I say, I'm unsure really whether to move this one on. But I am thinking of, like I say, the other two, I think I've made my mind up on. This one I'm a bit unsure. But if you are interested, guys, get in touch with me. Like I say, I don't want a fortune for these. I just want to move them on. Anyway, let me get him back in. I don't like keeping him out too long. Well, look, Millie's enjoying this sunshine today. Anyway, Millie. It's nice and warm today. Boiling down here in sunny South Wales for a change. Anyway, guys, everything's good now in the pond. Fish are back in now, all fine. Tell you what, they're enjoying the shower line, the power on that. They're always up swimming and playing about in the top end there. Billy seems to be struggling this year, but saying that, we haven't had much sun until today. Just wanted to say as well, I have picked up some new subscribers lately, a few more climates, so thank you for that, guys. Welcome. And if anyone can hit that subscribe and be a climate, you're more than welcome. Really appreciate that. There's quite a bit of glare on here now. Probably going to end this video now, guys. A few things we've done. We've got the two little fish back in. With a nice fail on the blind I was making for the roof, but not to worry, didn't cost me anything. I've got to get some more stones for this area, so I'll be able to just use the ground sheet for that, so it won't go waste. It's not a problem. Everything's looking good in there. Yeah, so don't forget, guys, if you are interested in these three fish, I don't know, like I said, I think I will move the two shower. So I don't know about the Sankey yet, but anyway, message me, and if you are interested, and we'll have a look. We'll see what we can do. Let's take you round to the window before I end it. Let's have a little look. Obviously we've got that trim on now on the front. Nice and tidy. Right, okay, mates, gonna end it. Thanks for watching. Like I say, if you can, give it a thumb, consider subscribing, really appreciate it. All the best for now.